All right, guys, welcome back to Blackacre Ranch. We're here because we've got a new surprise on the farm, and 3 little generous, small, cute little fuzzy thingies. Not quite so fuzzy, but and also to kind of go over some new things that are not living as well. So stick with us and we'll kind of go over all these things. Part of it is because of you guys. What you got there, little bug?
Baby piggies.
Baby piggies.
Oh, sorry. It's orange.
Wow, they are really small. When you look at Chunky all day, then you look at these guys.
They're actually really small.
You guys coming over to see your new classmates?
Nah, they don't even know about that. They're here for water.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are here for water. All right, let's get you some water.
Give us the water. Bigger hill.
So these are our 4 beautiful pigs. They're pretty big. After looking in a little dog crate and seeing 3 tiny little pigs, like little puppies, these suckers are big. Okay, so our plan is we're gonna mix and mingle them, okay? As you know, we've got these 4, they're gonna be going to a processor in about 4 weeks. Little baby pigs are gonna inherit this and kind of take over. Round 2 or 4 or whatever, I don't know how many pig sets we've had. I think this is our 4th set of pigs. So like we mentioned before, these guys are different in the sense that the dude is an actual dude, not a lesser dude. So he's got his whole cojones and he's got a purpose in life. Megan checking us out, girlfriend. So if you go check the pigs over there by Mari, they're obviously a lot bigger. These are, I believe the male is 7 weeks old from what I know when I called her and placed the order. I think the others are 6 weeks old. The boy is from a different line. And so all of these that we have right here are from one set of a breeder. The boy came from a different breeder and the girls are from the one that we've been ordering, I think, all the time. They're so tiny. Man, they're small.
I know, they're so cute and tiny. That's scary. Hey guys, come to check out the fun with the pigs? We're just bringing more friends for you.
So when we started this ranch, or I had these ranch ideas and I figured out what kind of animals I was looking for. I wanted to do pigs, wanted to do the buffalo, I wanted to do some chickens. And so I thought, well, we could have like the chickens over here, the buffalo here, the pigs here. Anyway, I think what came to my mind back years ago was that when I started having pigs and we were gonna have a consistent pig in kind of the area, I wanted to name the place. This is like the pigs area. And so the name of our pig area is gonna be Hogwarts. So this is now officially designated Hogwarts. We have our breeding pair that are gonna be in here, and these guys go off to slaughter, and we shall name these pigs because these pigs are gonna stay, and of course they've gotta have a theme. And so that theme is gonna naturally follow along with Hogwarts. So once we get a building kind of built for the breeding and we kind of build up some of this area, we're gonna have to have a sign that put up calling it Hogwarts. Anyway, that's our little pig land. So along that idea, we have our new little piggies, right? So our pigs are going to have names, and we have a Patreon account. I know some of you may know that, some of you may not. You can donate, you can become a member, and you can follow the link, it's in the description, all right? We have one Patreon. We like Murray. Murray's a good dude. Anyway, because he's our Patreon, we said, you know what? Name one of our pigs. We have a female, we need a female name. And so it has to follow, here's the rule, was that it had to follow along with Hogwarts or Harry Potter. And it couldn't be a Death Eater, all right? I didn't want Bellatrix, okay? It wasn't gonna happen. So he named one, And then the rest of us family named the boy. So he got the girl, we got the boy. Let's see if we can find the boy, because I don't know if I can tell the girls apart until they get older. So it'll be kind of a nebulous name for the kind of the chicks. But anyway, let's see, get these guys out and introduce you to their names. Aww.
Aww.
Oh, they're so cute. Okay, now go. Okay, what's he? Okay, so this one's a girl. So I will say that this is the girl that's going to be staying, which I have no idea. So the girl name that Marina's family selected was Ariana. So from Harry Potter, that is Dumbledore's sister. So this one, or the other one, whichever one actually survives, is going to be Ariana, one of our little girl pigs. Okay, bud? Somebody? This is the boy. So our little boy is going to be called Hagrid. Little Hagrid. So he's going to be the breeding boar. And let's get this little guy down there with the other girlfriend.
Yeah, go put them together so they're friends. Everyone's really excited.
Yeah. Look at each other. They're so tiny.
No name. Noisy.
Never been this long.
No. Piglets.
Put it over near them. Of course. And then the piglets. Fill another bucket. Aw, good. That one got in there. Okay, there we go. Aw, good little piggies.
Oh, lay down.
You know you like the camera, huh?
So obviously these little piglets are way wee, man. They are tiny compared to these big guys, and you never really realize how big they get until you compare them back to a little one. It's like having kids, right? So anyway, these guys are itty bitty, they're tiny. I never expected them to be so noisy. That was kind of a surprise, but they look like they're blending pretty well. They're sniffing, they're doing everything. And Hagrid is out here, and he's the only guy with some balls, man. So I'm sure he'll start being a little different, but by that point, we'll have all these other four gone. Now, I think we might have created a problem for ourselves in a sense. We're gonna have to load pigs in 4 weeks, and we've got to figure out a way to get the big pigs, but not the little pigs. And I guess that's down the road. We're gonna figure out how we're gonna do that, but little pigs seem to be doing pretty well. Now these are red wattles, like the others. I think they're 100% red wattle. There might be a little mix, maybe, but I don't think so. But yeah, great tasting meat, actually. Love the bacon. So we're gonna let these guys grow up a little bit, and we will only process probably one of the girls. So that's the general plan. So that's the grateful news at the ranch today. Part of it, of the living ones, is that we got 3 new little piggies. So pigs bring everybody joy, guys. Pigs are great.
Hi. Hi. How you doing? My camera. You're a little close. Stop it. Leave the camera alone.
All right, so now that we have the other pigs, they're not gonna eat a lot. It's gonna be pretty negligible, but we added this second feeder just in case. So that way there's just a little bit less fighting. There might be a little bit more room, help process through that a little bit faster. So we added the second feeder. Both waterers are actually working. The black one is it drips, so it does show that there's water coming out of it. And also, I'm pretty sure that the adults will show them exactly what's going on with it. So they'll figure it out. We'll keep watch. It's kind of nice that it's actually October. Temperatures have decreased. We've been in the mid 80s. So, you know, it's not like we're picking them up in July when it was 100 and whatever. So I think the pigs are going to do just fine. They're blending really well. And it's just a matter of letting them sleep together, chill, and grow up and get fat again. But we welcome Ariana, Hagrid, and the no-named pig. So Hogwarts has officially begun with our first breeding pair. So welcome, Hogwarts. We're gonna let those pigs settle themselves out, and they're doing good, and just sort out their stuff. So we'll check on them a little later sometime, and of course we'll keep you updated. Now, as I mentioned, we had some new things on the ranch, and some of it's partly because of you guys. There are a few times where some of you guys have shared with us and sent us gifts, and we just kind of wanted to recognize some of those things. So some of them we know who you are, others we don't. But we do appreciate it. We just kind of wanted to recognize and share with you some of the gifts that we've been given and just express our appreciation. So one of the things that we got, I think it was last year or the year before, it's all a blur to me, but we got some packets of seeds, bags of seeds. That was really helpful. It was handy. It was just, you know, really kind of out of the blue and just, you know, something. So we appreciate that. So we've gotten some seeds from people to kind of help with pasturing the ground. It's been tricky to try and figure out when and where to plant it, but you know, it's just a bunch of mixture of seeds. So you know who you are, we do too. We appreciate it. The other thing that came through was an Alaskan sawmill, right? Now I don't know if you guys have seen this. I'll put a picture here. This is where people in essence just lay down a log and they use their chainsaw and they just on a track go right across. So you know, I have it. It took me a while to figure out what it was. I do appreciate, I don't know who sent this, but I do appreciate it. I just haven't had a chance to use it. And I will. I've got all that wood sitting over there, right? But I just haven't yet. So we do have it. I've looked through it, just haven't tried it out. So eventually we will, but I just wanted to make sure that you knew that we did get it and we appreciate it. So the other thing that recently just came up, probably a couple of months ago actually, we just showed up and somebody left at the ranch gate a T-post puller. And for one, it was kind of like, holy cow, people know where we're at. And we're like, how did that happen? But that aside, we got a nice little note just that was left for us and just said to use it. Now obviously, we've been using tractor forks pulling these things out, and this is obviously probably a better way, and it's a lot easier to work with the chain on the T-post. So this is kind of generally how it fits. This is the plate. This is the picture that kind of shows you how it all gets set up. And on the back, of course, this is where the chain would go, and that's the T-post. So according to my understanding, it would go like that on a T-post. And you pull it up. So as you have your chain here and you're lifting, it lifts the post out of the ground. So before, what we would do is we would wrap the chain or a chain around the T-post a number of times, kind of get it in these teeth. And, you know, it's kind of cumbersome. And so this is obviously a better way, and it was just out of the blue and appreciative. So we do appreciate it. We appreciate the kind note and the fact of the gesture of just giving it to us. So we actually are going to have to do some things where we're going to be needing this pretty quick. So it was nice to have some good timing on that. It's actually involving the dogs. All right, so our dogs are Great Pyrenees dogs. They're Darcy and Lizzie. And as you know, we've been working on this handling facility, and we're going to be closing off the pathway over there by the squeeze chute. And so that means we can't get access to pastures 4 and 5 by going around the squeeze chute in the concrete. So we've set it up. We had done a changeover up here of the gates, and what we're planning on is this is actually going to be a driveway. So we have to actually remove all of these, move the dog pen. Hey, Lizzie, girlfriend. And we're going to be tearing out all these T-posts and sliding this over, so that way we can get access. Behind the kids over there, you see a red gate. That red gate is a alleyway that goes down, and we can get into pasture 5. So we're going to be walling this kind of off a little bit, and this is going to be our driveway. So we need to get all this out of here. Now that's going to happen 5, 6, 7, 8 weeks, whatever. We've got a lot of things to do with working the buffalo, getting the handling facility done. Once we close that off, this has to open. So it's coming up in the near future, but that's a perfect timing to use that tool to get all these T-posts up.
Hi, Darcy. Hi, boy.
Look at your doggies. They're so cute. They're so fluffy. Doggo.
So those are the new things that we got at the ranch. Inanimate objects and little piggies. It's always fun to receive some little pigs. They're small, they're cute, they're playful. And it's also, of course, always nice to get kind of some gifts, you know, completely unexpected. So I just wanted to share this with you. It's been a happy day for the ranch. A lot of new little things, and we're grateful for these tools. There's just a proper time and to use them, and we just haven't reached that point with the T-post puller yet or the Alaskan chainsaw mill. So I'm super excited actually to use that. I just haven't used it. So anyway, let this just be a day of joy. Welcome to Hogwarts, all that kind of jazz. So we hope you're having a great time. We appreciate you joining along. We do this, we hope you enjoy it, seeing the different things that we do on the ranch. So anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. You guys have a good day. Like and subscribe. We'll catch you next time, and stick with us as we continue building out this bison ranch. See ya.
Hey guys, where's your friends? Way over there? A little baby piggy pile? So cute. Hopefully they don't escape.
Yeah.